Today we're going to be making a broccoli salad. It's a family favorite, great for springtime. Results is make it the night before and serve it the next day. We'll start with the dressing because we want a chance for it to flavors to come together. So I have 1 cup of mayonnaise. I prefer using Best Foods, but you can use any kind you want. And then we're going to add sugar. Right here I have 3/4 cup of sugar. And then we're adding some apple cider vinegar. I'm going to put a tablespoon in now, but I also have an extra tablespoon just in case we need it. And we're going to stir this up and give a small taste just to make sure that the dressings, the intensity is where it should be. It helps to thin out the mayonnaise a little bit, and it adds some acidity and the sweetness from the sugar. And I can already tell by the looks of it, I'm going to do a little bit more. Remember, you can always add, but you can't take out. So we're going to start with a teaspoon added extra. That looks about right. We're going to add some fresh cracked pepper. I'm not going to add any salt here because I'm using lightly sea salted nuts in the salad, so I'm going to hold that until the end product to see if I possibly need it. If you're using raw nuts, make sure that you roast them prior to using. It helps them to stay crisp and adds a better flavor. So that's pretty good right there. We're gonna let that set to the side while we prepare the broccoli. I pre-washed the broccoli and it's just sitting in the strainer over here in my sink. So I'm just gonna grab a floret. And you're gonna see I'm gonna use the tip of my knife and I'm just gonna go around and cut the florets off, turning the broccoli ever so slightly. I'm also going to go back through and cut some of the young stalk off the broccoli as well. I do this because I want the added crunch, but I don't use all of the stalk because it can be sometimes woody. So just the small pieces of the stalk. I'm going to kind of cut them at an angle. I'm going to save the rest of this stalk for making broccoli soup. I have about 3 heads here. Some of these pieces are rather large, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to quarter them and pull them apart and toss them in our dressing. I want these stalk pieces to be kind of thin, so any that got too thick, I'm going to cut them up a little bit too. Smaller ones you can only have, but the larger ones you should quarter. This is a great lunchtime meal or side dish to any grilled anything, grilled chicken, grilled steak. Barbecues are coming up, family gatherings are coming up. It's a great dish to take and easy to prepare. In today's economy, who can afford to go out and have somebody else make this when it takes literally probably less than 15 minutes to prepare, all in all. Okay. And this is a loaded broccoli salad, so it has a little bit of just about anything and everything in it. I'm just going to give this a quick toss. We have a large renegade here. And then we'll just start adding our other ingredients. So I have some finely diced red onions here. It's about a 1/4 cup or 1/4 of a red onion, depending on the size of your onion. You can add a little more onion if you'd like, or less. We have some bacon here we're going to chop up. We want extra crispy bacon for this salad so it doesn't get rubbery as it softens up in there. I'm just going to do a rough chop. I think I'm going to add one more. Remember to keep your fingers tucked when you're chopping. Then we're going to add our cashews that are lightly salted with sea salt. This is one of the reasons why I didn't put salt in it earlier. And sunflower seeds, we're also going to add those. It's about this. Oops, some got out of the bowl. Runaway broccoli. That's okay. It happens. And now we're going to give it a taste. And that's perfect. We'll let it sit overnight. And it'll be ready for the next family get-together. I'm going to give you a quick view of what that looks like. That's all done. Simple. Hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe. Leave comments or questions if you'd like at the bottom. I'm more than willing to answer them.